Come on, guys. Pull the mic up a little bit here so I'm a little easier to be heard. But come on, guys. Really? Like, okay, I've seen a post and I realized I was probably part of the blame because I just went, okay, when I was done. I didn't bother to stick around and stand in the trenches, and there's no camaraderie of battling my adversary and learned respect and all of those things that everybody likes to wave their big flags around how good they're at. I don't have any of those prideful stories for you on this particular video. But I just wanted to pop in here real quick and say, what's your flex? Is your flex that you have a different opinion than mine and you can accept mine while you're correcting me? Is your flex that you can bribe about the opinion market and find the ones that best fit the day, so you can post popular content that everybody interacts with, and then when they don't interact the right way, you can show how gloriously moral you are because you have proof that it didn't happen the way the news says it happened, or it didn't happen the way this or that says it happens. But you know, this thing with Israel and Hamas and the Hezbollah and all of that that's been going back and forth, and everybody has their own theories and everybody has their own proof of this and that and whatever. But it's just the perfect representation. This has been going on that I know of for 30 years. Like, I can remember when I was 9 years old, Hamas attacked Israel. And Israel fought back just enough to push them back across the border and then set up this big defense net thing. And all of those things that were put in place 30 years ago are now being used the way they were designed to be used. And all it really comes down to is here's the real flex, right? We have been, and we still will have little wars and within ourselves about whether or not we're doing what we need to be doing. And my big flex is congrats, guys. Here the fuck I am. You don't have to like me. You don't have to listen to me. You don't have to join me everywhere. But if you want to stop warring with yourself, if you want to stop worrying about everybody else's opinion and why we can't get along, then make it irrelevant. The only way to really make it irrelevant, the only way to stop making such a big deal out of every little thing is to have big deals in your life. What do you desire with so much fire and vigor that you're afraid to do, that you're doing violence to yourself, that the mirror has to do violence to other parts of itself in order to show you what you're doing inside? I'm not going to get involved in the argument. I'm just going to say, as long as I can remember, this has been an Israel and Hamas thing. This has really been an Israel and Arabs thing this entire time. And it's not going to change based on which side I fall on. It's only going to change when we figure out how to actually lift each other up, when we come from love. So you remember, I remember back in the late 90s and early millennium, we had this "What Would Jesus Do" bracelet thing, craze, absolute craze. Absolutely craze, like not just in the Christian communities, but across the world, everybody, what would Jesus do? Jesus is just a representation of love. So what I'm going to ask you to do now is take Jesus out of the equation and ask yourself, what would love do? This is the best thing my mentor has taught me so far, is stop and be still and just ask yourself, what would love do? Love is not going to hold back a desire because it might hurt somebody's feelings or they might turn away. Love is not going to empty themselves fully in such a grand gesture that they feel justified, that they know they did the right thing and that's all that matters. No, you did a thing and that's all that matters. Right, wrong, or indifferent, that part doesn't matter. Neville says good, bad, or indifferent. The mirror shows God is not mocked. He will show you what you are accepting, good, bad, or indifferent. That's it. My flex? And not only do I mentally know that, that's what I live now. That's my flex. 5 minutes into a rant of Jesus Christ, guys, what are we doing? Like, okay, cool. So put it in the comments. Throw it up on Facebook. I don't really care. What's your biggest flex right now? And what's the biggest thing you think you can accomplish? Because I can promise you, we can make that happen. And if it's destroy whichever evil in the world, well, okay, cool, we'll destroy that one, but it's just going to create a vacuum for another one to fill. And then you're going to have to destroy another evil and destroy another evil. But love is going to forgive, because love is going to forget about all these petty little things. And love is going to give life to desires. I'm going to give life to my desires. I'm going to be out here or wherever my next spot I decide to sit and record from is, enjoying my people, enjoying watching people go about their things, watching the little trails of imaginings drop behind them. I'm going to enjoy that. I don't even have a word for that. You're going to probably try to fill in what that is, and you go enjoy your affirmations, you go enjoy your magnet, you go enjoy your vibration, you go enjoy your whatever fill in list here. But I'm going to be out here meeting people, saying hi. I'm going to be out here when there's no people recording videos. I'm going to be in and out of DC. I'm going to be in and out of Maryland. I'm going to be in and out of Pennsylvania. I'm going to be in and out of North and South Carolina. I'm going to be in and out of West Virginia, in and out of Ohio, possibly even back and forth across the whole nation as I go here. But here's the thing. While I'm doing all of that, the message is ultimately going to be the same. Do you love yourself, your family, your nation, this world enough to bring your song to the table? Because this is my song, and here it is at the table. That's it. This is my song, here it is at the table. So, come join me. It's so much more exciting here on the edge. At any point in time, you can come join me on the edge. You're not going to fall because the edge is ever moving underneath you. So every time you think you're taking a step, it's just because we pushed the edge that much farther together by doing what we came here to do. It's an adventure. It's fun. Parts of it suck ass. You lose things you didn't really want to lose to get the things you really wanted, because this world is always decaying. It falls away. This mural will not always be here. This can that they turned into a bar will not always be here. The table I'm sitting at will not always be here, but right now they're here. Why am I spending any other time than now enjoying them? Oh, I'll enjoy them when I prove I'm right. Oh, I'll enjoy it when, oh, I'll do this when. But if you catch all of these things, right? I'll do later, but where's now? Where's now? Oh, for fuck's sake. All right, guys. Love ya. See ya. Boom, 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 boom.